The new Ford GT is technically wonderful, brilliant to drive, and to be admired because of its 420,000-pound supercar from the people who usually bring you Fiestas. The Ford GT, how good is it? How bad is it? Do you want to own one? Is it worth the moolah? Well, we'll find out in this edition of Car Inclusive. Before we start, remember to hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you'll be updated with our newest content uploads. Did you know that the Ford GT was meant to be a Mustang? The Ford GT was the Mustang Ford wanted to use to make a return to Le Mans in 2016 and hopefully have a shot at winning a class. It's been 50 years since it's won its last Le Mans with the GT40, in fact. At least that was the plan. Ford engineers called it Project Silver after the Long Ranger's horse. Unfortunately, the Mustang is a big car, so it has a large frontal area. This keeps the car from being aerodynamically efficient, and as a result, it is a literal drag when it comes to driving fast. As Ford engineers continued to tinker with the Mustang to make it more Le Mans ready, the vehicle became less and less of an actual Mustang. They finally figured out it probably wouldn't win any races no matter how much it looked like a Mustang on the outside. Eventually, they canned the project, making the Ford GT less of a Mustang and more GT. That was the goal. At least that's how the story goes. By the end of 2013, the idea for an all-new Ford GT was born. It's finally coming true, to a point where some cynics have accused it of being mildly off-pace next to cars like the McLaren 720S, especially with a price tag over 2 times that of the McLaren. It's not a cheap redesign. At the core, the new GT is a bespoke carbon fiber tub with pushrod suspension front and rear, plus a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox that's integrated within the rear suspension. All the body panels are made from carbon fiber. The vast majority of its metal components are also made from aluminum. This makes the GT lighter than any of its rivals from Ferrari and McLaren. And lighter means faster. The car has 5 different drive modes and a computer-controlled aerodynamic package that helps it develop more downforce and with less drag than any other rival. It features 5 different drive modes: wet, comfort, sport, track, and VMAX. There's also an air brake at the back and winglets at the front that move to alter the center of pressure as the downforce increases at speed. In track mode, the car instantly lowers by 50 millimeters at the flick of a switch, and the springs effectively become 100% stiffer than in sport mode. Pretty cool, right? Going from 0 to 60 miles per hour takes 2.8 seconds. The top speed is 216 miles per hour, and just guessing, we'd say 0 to 100 miles per hour is somewhere between 5 and 6 seconds. It also has a trunk that is smaller than tiny, with no usable luggage space whatsoever inside it. The ride is actually not bad on the road, so long as you select the comfort setting on the electronic dampers. Bottom line, the Ford GT is an epic car to drive on a track because fundamentally it's a racing supercar, no question about that. But on the road, it's only so-so. Whether this will matter one iota to the owners that have taken delivery of this most spectacular car, however, the answer is almost certainly not. The Ford GT, it's still a Ford, and this supercar may not be the robust Mustang, but we are sure it's built just like one. And this has been another special car feature of Car Inclusive. Tune in next time for more exciting car videos.